Hi, I'm Rick Dior, and that was a solo called Big Sid, and it was from a book, or it is from a book, by Rich Thompson, and it's called Jazz Solos, Volume 1. So this is a book I've been using for years with my students, and lots of times I'll have them transcribe solos, but also I like to have maybe 6 or 7 solos that they all do, so it's kind of part of a curriculum that I use. And then they can pick solos they want to transcribe, or different drummers they love in different styles as well. But this is in a jazz style, and the solo's dedicated to Big Sid Catlett and also Kenny Clarke, one of the founding members of the bebop era. And this is an older sounding solo, and it has a theme which goes like this. And sometimes you might hear drummers quote that in their solos, same as that Salt Peanuts theme, or this theme when they end a solo. These are all kind of famous quotes going back to soloists, at the original bebop age, which was the late 1940s. So we'll talk about this solo today. I can't show it on the screen because it would be a copyright infringement. But the book's not expensive. It does not come with a recording, as far as I know. So I'm going to record all of these over time for you so you can have them, and also for my students. So it starts out with that theme softly, and it does it twice, and each time it gets louder, so like this. And then the second time, or the third time I should say, it does this little flam on the tom. That's very tricky physically. You don't have to play it as a flam exactly. You can do the drums together. Or you can play it more open. That choice is up to you. I prefer to play it closer together, almost like a flat flam. The volume keeps getting louder until we get into the third stanza, and this is the most technical part of the solo, where you have these singles. So. Very challenging, almost kind of like a Buddy Rich kind of single exercise. So slowly that sounds like this. So you have to kind of really relax your left hand to get it over there to the first tom. And then the theme comes back at bar 17 once again. And then we get into the second chorus, which is the development part of the solo. And that starts at measure 25. And there you have this rhythm. So that's a very common theme that you would hear drummers play. The 2 notes and then a bass drum. Especially Art Blakey later, he used that a lot, that kind of thing. And then we get to the same theme at measure 33, but this time it's doubled with the snare drum and the small tom, like this. Now, it doesn't say to keep the hi-hat going in that last bar with the upbeat bass drums, but I choose to do that because for me it sounds like something's missing when that hi-hat's not happening. Finally, we get to 41, and this is the ending of the solo. It's kind of the climax, the loudest part. So you'll hit a cymbal on the first beat, and then you'll do these upbeat bass drum notes. And I like to do the stick shots there instead of just the separate notes, so you'll see me do that. So you can play those as crashes. You don't have to play them on the ride cymbal, which the key says. That's okay. And throughout this book, you can change the stickings that work for you. You can do a few things differently if you want, but try to stay pretty close to these. These are not transcriptions. These are compositions that are dedicated to different drummers. Finally, the solo goes out of 49 with the theme again. So it's a really nice thematic solo, and a lot of times with my beginning jazz drummers, not drummers who have just started drum set, this would be too hard, but drummers who have just started playing jazz, I will assign this as well as some coordination exercises, and they'll do it real slow like this. So I suggest you try this at all different tempos. I was doing the maximum tempo of half note equals 104. And of course, as always, put your metronome on 2 and 4. So I hope that helps with this solo. I'll play it one more time for you, maybe with a little more energy, and we'll call it a day. Thanks.